for game 2, a 3-1 points scrimmage, Palooza or whatever I'm calling it. That's definitely not going to be the final name. That's the first draft of the name. Give me ideas in the chat of what we should name what we did here tonight with 3-2 points. This is going to be fun. This is you got a little bit of a mini A-Wing swarm and a cheaper Poe with less toys than he had before, versus a cheaper Maul. You've got Mando with, I gave Mando more. Q9 got more loadout. I looked at Mando. I can't remember exactly what I did with Mando. If I did anything. Dirge though got the title, so he has Xandu blood, which is cool. He can cloak, and Lima Kai, which was untouched because Lima had 3 points, good value, didn't need to change.
Yeah,
with that loadout.
Just commenting. Hi, I'm Matt. How's everybody doing? Dirge I feel like in CIS he had access to the title, but not
Correct.
in Scum, which is just weird.
Yep.
Especially since it's like canonically.
He's just way better in CIS.
Yeah, CAD's ship. So if you want to stick to lore, it's weird that Dirge even got it. But
it's true. Yeah, it's I'm not. It just felt like extra punishment. It's like, oh, let's give him a worse ability and not even let him take the title. It's like, guys, like this faction is like, why are you doing this to Scum, man?
I'm not
deserve it.
I've seen his ability be used to good effect. Like, I think I've seen it used like twice, but never seen it actually used for, something that was good. I killed the Dirge last Thursday. No, not last Thursday. I don't know. Sometime within the last week, the Scum one, and he used his ability, but he still died from that same attack, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's used, it's like a lot of the times I think people forget. It's kind of complicated. It might happen once.
Well, since we're talking about the list, do we want to talk about the lists?
Sure. Yeah. Which one do you want to do?
I'll run down the Scum since I ran down Scum on the last one.
Okay.
All right, so Bender is flying Scum and Villainy, as just said. We have Maul in the Gauntlet Fighter with Malice, Marksmanship, IG-88D, Lando Calrissian Scum Crew, Contraband Cybernetics, Night Brother title, and the Swivel Ring wing configuration. Chivalry configuration. Then we have the Mandalorian and the ST-70. What was that? Assault Fighter? What is that called? I don't remember. But with Fearless, it's ST-70.
Is it
something fighter?
Gunship? It's not a gunship. It's also not a frigate. It's too small.
I want to say assault fighter, but so we have him in that ship with Fearless, the Child, Contraband Cybernetics, Mandalorian Optics, and the Razor Crest title. Also, it's a salt ship. Okay. But he also has a hidden, with the Razor Crest title, he has a hidden...
He's got something hidden under there. Probably codes.
What's it called? Illicit slot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's almost definitely codes. But false transponder codes. And then we have Dirge with proton cannons, contraband cybernetics, Xanadu blood title, and seismic charges. Then we have Lima Kai in the Y-Wing with dorsal turret, ion missiles, and R4B11.
So all fives, a lot of synergy there. Keep with the theme of high initiatives, still good in 2.5. That's kind of a core fundamental issue at 2.5. It's not so much like you move points around unless you just nerf every high initiative pilot to oblivion. You're just going to get a lot of people playing a lot more I5s and I6s. Scenarios favor that, right?
Yep. And on the right side?
Yeah, let's do resistance. So Poe Dameron, Trigger Happy Flyboy Poe went from 7 points to 6, and the Commander Poe went from 6 down to 5 with loadout reduction. So this version of Poe, he can still do his R4, he can still do his torpedoes, overdrive thrusters, but his torpedoes are now plasmas instead of proton torpedoes. 7 points for an X-Wing is a lot. And I mean, Poe is really good with that ability and overdrive thrusters. Don't get me wrong. He's got Black 1 in here as well. But I think Poe could be better served in more lists as more of a knife fighter that isn't going to be throwing double modded Haymaker Pro Torps. This version of Poe is a little less scary, a little bit more approachable. So
I always, when I was doing my points article spreadsheet, I always viewed Poe and X1 Vader on the same playing field. So with 2 SL Vaders at 6 points, and I think isn't regular in 312 points, isn't custom Vader 6 points?
Custom Luke and Vader are also the same price now,
Yeah, so that lines right up with Poe. Poe is in the same kind of playing field as X1 Vader, so that works out really well.
Yeah, it's just again, it opens up room for him to be in more than just lists with Rey and 2 Y-wings.
Yeah,
that's another thing. Is like, can we get some flexibility with how our favorite pilots are being used and just see more variety of lists with them? That's what him being 6 points allows you to do. We've also got ZZ, who went from 5 to 4, 5 points for an A-wing that isn't Ahsoka. Even Ahsoka is like a 4.5 in that threshold. No force, hard to kill, but at the price point that ZZ was at, if you took her, she was never doing that much damage. So she goes down to 4 with a loadout reduction. She's a 4 hit point ship. You shoot at her a couple times, you could easily take her out with Starboard / Heroic and Ion Cannon. Lulo Lampard 4 points, same loadout, didn't change Lulo with Heroic and Shield upgrade. Of course, Lulo, when Lulo is stressed, becomes basically an X-Wing, 3 attack, 2 agility. Greer goes from 4 to 3. To me, even though Greer is efficient with that ability, it seems super reasonable. Of all the A-Wing pilots to make 3 points, Greer stood out to me as a more obvious choice. Especially with Rebels having kind of a bounty of 3-point options with A-Wings, it just made sense. Get more A-Wings, get some I4 A-Wings on the board. That's what we're doing with Greer. Aeriic bringing Heroic and concussion missiles on this Greer. And then Sura Linda, who can basically like spin around. Basically, the TLDR of her ability is kind of fun. After you partially execute a maneuver, you may gain 1 strain token to rotate 90 or 180 degrees. She went from 4 to 3 with Heroic and Ion Cannon at Initiative 3. That is your resistance list, brought to you by Aeriic.
Yeah, she gets to Tokyo Drift.
And we are underway, so we started moving and grooving with the A-Wings. So, a lot of it's not an easy list to take on for Bender, but the A-Wings are all going to be split up a bit here. So if Maul, Lima, and the Mandalorian can maybe focus fire one of them, you can start picking them apart.
We get to see something a little cute that's going on with Sura Linda and what's the blue A-Wing, ZZ Tlo. They both are running Ion Cannon, so they are having the Ion Cannon out the front, and they have their just regular arc pointing out the back. So they're always going to have, they're not like an arc where they, have veteran turret gunner, but they always will have arc 180. And they'll average 1 damage out of either arc, so that seems completely fair. All right, so that was basically all of the movement for that term. Not a lot of movement on the scum side.
Cool Squadron podcast. A-Wings with Ion Cannon. How can Seeks compete? Well, with our 3-1-2 points, we made Sunny Bounder 2 points. So that's how Seeks compete.
Yeah, there's several
Genesis went
Seeks
down
that are 3 points.
Yeah.
Who's this Gold Squadron podcast?
I think this might be James
coming in here.
Hi, James.
Is it James? Okay, cool. Because I wasn't certain who was.
I would imagine it's Will. Okay.
Oh, it's Will.
My second guess was Will. I didn't think it was Tion, but I mean, I'd be flattered to be graced by the presence of Tion. Stream PC. Hell yeah. So again, little disclaimer here, 312 points is the bridge to the XWA beta points. Very intense, almost 20 revisions being made to the XWA beta points. A lot of care and passion being put into this, and really excited about that. This is just, again, really kind of an experiment, an opportunity to gather data, test, and have fun while we wait. Yeah. Here we are. And I think it's been pretty successful. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Like, it could have been better, but...
could have been better.
Pretty high.
These XWA guys, they're not that great. No.
Well, not them. I'm talking about myself, not the XWA.
Oh, yourself. Points. Okay.
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
I have a lot of faith in the XWA stuff. Particularly, like, we know that Ali is the lead, and I know of some people that are playtesting the points. So, and the people that I know that are playtesting the points, I trust them as well. So it's like, okay, I think we'll have something exciting coming September 1st. So I look forward to seeing that. And presumably they have taken whatever data they could see from your points and from Maui points, and just taken whatever information they can to help balance the whole system.
Definitely. And speaking of Ollie, we are hosting in the 2.5 edition server, we are hosting a panel, stage, whatever you want to call it, with Ollie on the day points release. So I'm going to copy the link and post in the chat here to that stage. We've got almost 200 people marked as interested, so I expect probably around 100, if not more, folks to swing by, and it'll be really cool. It'll be like when FFG used to go live and talk about points changes, and the main goal of that conversation with Ollie is for him to break down their philosophy with making changes to each faction kind of briefly, and then take questions and talk to folks. So.
Yeah, it's great. And I think September 1st is a Sunday for us in America, and I assume, well, I mean, it's going to be a Sunday for, folks in UK as well. Whatever. But what time do you know? Did you post it in there?
It'll be at 11. It should be at 11 Central.
11 Central. 11
AM,
during the
not PM.
11 a.m. for us. Okay,
11
so it'll be
for us.
PM
Let me verify
okay.
that. It's either 11 or 12, but I believe it's 11, and I have it pulled up here. Events is at 11 a.m. Central Time.
Okay. That'll be doable for most.
So it is Labor Day weekend, but it's only probably 60 to 90 minutes in the middle of the day. I'm sure people who, will record it, but it's that Labor Day is the next day, technically. So if that's your excuse, right. Good for you. I don't care.
The A-Wings coming in the top, a hard flank. Got ZZ and was that Lulo? Lulo down there. Ball 1-4.
Here they come.
I think that is just going to be outside range 3 with the A-Wing, that lead A-Wing. So playing it safe a little bit there, but we'll see what Mando and Cad do. Or wait, that's not Cad. Cad was last game. This is, what's his name? Dirge. Dirge. Still not
good timing. To subscribe after that, Sev, after saying that.
Not going to boost. I think that's going to leave him open to a good shot from Poe, who's going to likely just turn too hard in and target lock, focus, take a shot. Lima, however, taking target lock at Lulo Lampar.
Oh, turning the other way. Okay.
Take an evade. If he will have Poe, because Poe's going to do that too hard. If Poe is in the front arc and Sir Lindra is in the front arc.
Yep, it's only at range 1 to 2 though, right? That you can do that.
Yeah, and I think Sir Lindra might be out at range 3, so that won't trigger it. If he having that evade and then 2 force, man, it just makes him a tank.
Yeah, Merciless Pursuit. We have it on Lulo and also on Greer. Okay. So he's gonna we're gonna get a Plasma Torp on the Mando.
Press target lock. Plasma Torp.
I'm not sure I like Mando turning away from everybody. He's kind of taking on just 3 ships all by himself. Not going to really get anything done there on his own.
I mean, out of all of them, I think he's the one that can handle it the best. But also, yeah, I mean, you can't leave your flank just that far open. So we'll see how well that bold strategy plays off.
Cotton, right? So range doesn't matter. It's a Plasma Torp, but unobstructed into Mando.
Still got some road dice in the road.
Yes. Hey, remember to turn the dice cam back on. Finally, I did it. Thank you, God. And
a Plasma Torp.
Oh, he's already rolling his greens for some reason. Okay. So evade force. No, now he rolls. That's a better roll. He's gonna lose his 2 shields. Spend a force, I assume, and get a force back. Yep. Keep that evade. He didn't spend the evade, did he?
I don't think he did.
He did.
Oh, he did. That is.
I don't know if I like that.
Was that a plasma? Okay, I don't think it was a Plasma Torp.
Oh, he just did a primary, huh?
Yeah, I feel like you should have, because you would have got 2 there.
Yeah.
But... All right.
In the Lima here, Lima.
Yep. 2. Getting 2 because Lima has no tokens. Nothing from ZZ because ZZ is a little.
How to low can you go?
Hey-o. And Mando got a range 2 into Poe and range 3 into the other ones. Poe still tokened up. Probably feeling okay. Spend 2 force. Will he? I mean, just spending 1. Spend that focus. Poe takes 1.
Both interesting choices on the use of tokens in charges here. Quite peculiar. There's nothing. You might be able to get a nice proton cannon next turn, though.
No Maul. And now for the 2 northern A-Wings.
Yep. Well, Lima will have a shot. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Lima's shooting first here.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Lima had a shot, yeah.
With a ion missile. Yikes. Just 1, but you have your lock. Putting that 1 aside. Rerolling the 2 blank skis. Oh, just 1. No matter what, not going to ionize the A-Wing and spend, and you're fine. Now range 3 here. This is from Greer into the Mandalorian, who did spend his evade. He has his force up right now, I believe, for natties.
Man, good shot.
And that's going to be 1. Shields down.
Gain the force back, though, if he recalls. And gets a target lock if Greer remembers. Because that would be really good for his Greer has munitions, right?
Greer does, and there it is. Aeriic. Aeriic is one of the best players in the league in terms of his performance. Total points scored. Libo, thank you for the sub. Thank you also for becoming a Patreon patron.
Becoming a Patreon. You have become.
I know. I immediately correct myself. You have become the website that you've sworn to join. I have your. I'm gonna bring it to Dungeon Cat. I assume assuming you're gonna be there. If you don't end up making it, then I can mail it to you in the next few days. Thank you again. You are a Patreon.
You are the Patreon.
All right, everybody's in. 1 point each.
Both get 1 point for the center.
Chance engagement games. Ugh.
Yeah, and
something about them, they just crawl to me.
Yeah, you and I talked about this at the latest 3-1-2 tournament, and it was just like, yeah, they like. I feel like they're the worst of both worlds. Like in 2.0, you have, your fight, and then in 2.5 you have this objective, and this feels like the in between, but it feels like the worst of both worlds. It drags because it doesn't go fast enough. And
like it could be a 3 or 4 point game. You're like, oh, that's close, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because there's always the win condition when you're down by more than 2 points. The win condition is so difficult to pull ahead.
Yeah, you can't scenario your way back up.
Yeah. And with a lot of 4 point, you have, what is it? There's a lot of 3 and 5 point choices that people take right now. Some 6, like Vader, for example, but a lot are 3 and 5. So you're always rounding down. So you're like, oh, I need 2 points to tie. You get half, you get 1, and it's preaching to the choir. But it's ironic, right? Because the 2.0 that a lot of us know and love, which is straight up dogfighting, didn't have an objective factor at all. But it's funny to think that the least exciting scenario is chance. At least from a streaming perspective, I feel like you're a little bit more engaged as a player in chance because there's so much to keep track of. But
so like all the others have other points that draw the action not just to the center. We're seeing a little less of it right now, but there's going to come, by round 4, everybody's going to kind of be a mess in the center because you need that's your one objective point.
Yeah.
Whereas in salvage or scramble, there's a reason to pull away from the center, from just kind of glomming in the center. Whereas this, you have a gravity well that's always just kind of pulling at least some ships there.
A gravity well, I like that. And Josh, thank you for the sub. What's up, buddy? Hello there.
That Mystic? Yes.
That's Mystic, yep. We're 8 subs away from giving away a pair of the glitter sparkle dice. We are, after this game, giving away a card pack of the 3-1-2 exclusive Wedge and Jendon cards that you get as a patron, but we're going to give away one of those to a lucky winner.
All right, you got Sir Linda and Greer pulling up on Mando there. Not entirely certain where Mando's going to go, and I don't think the 5K, if he did that, would fit, so might not be in the best spot.
Here come the A-Wings going fast, as A-Wings like to go.
5 straight from ZZ. Good focus boost. I don't think there's any reason not to. You get an okay block, as much as blocking matters, but let's see. It's been so long since I've flown ZZ because she was 5 points.
It's exciting to be able to play ZZ again. I don't know. I never loved ZZ's design, but I to counter what you have to deal with these days, I think it's totally adequate.
I just I don't want to rehash the same, talking point over and over again, but 4 points maybe too cheap, 5 points maybe too expensive.
Yep.
So, we'll see with XWA. I don't expect anything wild or expansive to happen in the first one, aside from just balancing within the system we have currently. Mm-hmm. Oh, Maul hard stop. But I would like to. I'm fairly certain. I think you mentioned it in like the first announcement of XWA. They're looking at different point systems, whether it's 10 points, probably not that way, but 40 points, 200 points, 50 points, just something that gives a little more precision on putting pilots forward. All right. So did Lulu just do a 2 straight or something? What happened here?
I'll be happy to go back to 200. I like that more than 100. There's just not enough granularity in this 20-point system. Yeah, that's true. Would you get bullseye with a boost? I don't think so. I think a barrel roll, though, you get bullseye for a proton cannon. I think. Should.
Who are we talking about right now? Oh, Dirge.
Oh, I think Dirge is. Oh, does the boost get him bullseye?
No,
it does not. The barrel roll, I think, could have.
Ooh, that's a great spot.
Nice spot for Poe to be.
Yeah,
Mando's ability will trigger this time.
I don't think so, because he bumped.
Oh, 1 to 2. It's not 0 to 2.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, it's got to be in his front arc as well.
Yep. So, ability not triggering. Poe spending his charge to double action. I don't think he spent target lock last round, but maybe he did. But
he did.
It's going to be a fantastic shot for him. And then one thing that I didn't see is that Sir Lindra with her ion cannon forward will not be able to shoot range 0 there. But Poe gonna spend that target lock
and a full string. Spend the focus
max
for 4.
At least putting 2 through.
Oh, Mando has to be in their front arc. So then he does get to do it. Yeah. Boom. Mando doesn't have to have them. They have to be.
Yeah.
He has to be in theirs.
I've misread that ability for.
Yeah, me too. Then. Me too.
If you are in the front arc of 1 or 2, I was thinking it was very fearless, like where they had to be in your. Oh, there's a good roll from
Lima taking it all. Hit, crit.
Had the focus. So just taking the hit crit.
Just hit crit. No big deal.
But that is half points because we're playing the game that has half points.
Damaged engine. And we're going to try to finish off Lima potentially. It'll be hard with this shot. Not great.
Probably going to get an evade out of it. Because that's how ZZ rolls. ZZ.
There it is. Focus evade now.
And Mr. Maul. I thought that's who he was going to go with.
It's not looking good for Scum here. We've never heard those words uttered before in 2.5.
I don't think it's bad.
Is there a 312 damage? No, we don't have any. You mean in tabletop? No, I mean that could be made. I don't have any custom damage decks right now.
We got 2 hits coming in from Dirge and just Natty out. That's the best.
We are gonna try to get these dice made though that you see. That's gonna be that's a long-term goal. Is to pony up for to be able to find a way to get those dice made, make it XWA approved. I'm in the right circle to be able to make that happen. But, so Maul.
Maul. Yep.
He's a force.
Using malice.
And
spend the focus and evade, and don't care. Say, I'm ZZ Tillo. I basically have the force.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be a kind of a miserable game here for Bender. It's not. It's just not looking promising.
Lima Kai juking us all, firing, saying, "I actually have a dorsal turret. I can shoot at your tokenless A-wing."
And how about one hit? And heroic, yes, heroic is.
She has heroic.
She's fine.
It's such. Man, back when it was just Poe and the A-Wings, when Resistance first came out in second edition, playing against Poe and 3 A-Wings was such a roller coaster of emotion, because everybody had heroic, and every time somebody blanked out, I'd cheer.
Yeah.
And then I would immediately get disappointed.
Ugh, heroic's so good. As somebody who has played lots and lots of Luke.
Yeah. All right, that's Mando.
Oh, that's gonna be 2 into Greer. That's the thing. You get their shields down, and you get another shot into them at some point, and they can just start to pop.
Yep.
Mando does have
concussion missile shot into Mando, which will flip up a damage if it hits.
Yeah, it's double modded, isn't it? It is, because of, oh, there you go. Because of Merciless Pursuit, we're seeing the negative effects of Merciless Pursuit here in real time. That's going to flip up a damage card. It's going to be able to ability with Mando and spend, does he have 2 force active? Just 1.
Just 1. So no matter what, he's taking 1 damage, and then, oh, he has a focus. I didn't see it. All right, so still taking a crit and then flipping up a card. Yeah.
That is half.
Technically, he should take the crit
weapons
first.
Failure. Oh,
but I think he picked the worst. Because if this was direct, it'd probably be in there. Okay, it didn't matter. Wait, no, I'm wrong. He would flip up the card and then take the damage, right?
Yeah. Did he not do that?
Yeah. No, I just wanted.
I think he did.
Yeah. No, he did it correct.
Okay, that's what that happened in our game with that interaction.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just trying to get rules wrong. Shaking off all the cobwebs.
So, +1 for both. It's 3 to 6. Aloha, Nick. What's up, Epionic? I know you. You're Skeppy. You're the Skepster. Skepionic. What's up, man? Doing 3 on 2 points, and then we got the game to decide who we're playing after this. Crime and Bibimbop. Game 3 of the wildcard series, the decider.
All right, so the 2 crits that Mando has is weapons failure and console fire, so not great. And he's stressed, and he has one of the worst dials to get rid of stress. So
say that B word again. Bibimbop. Bibimbop. Bibimbop.
As we all know, that comes from
Bibimbop, but it's Bibimbop, I believe is how you pronounce it. I don't, whatever. I get it wrong. It's fine.
As we all know, it's from the Sumerian god.
Is it Bap? Bop or Bap? Boop? I'm gonna say Bibimboop, just to be I'm so wrong that it's obvious I'm wrong, so I don't have to worry about saying it right.
I think it's beep bop boop beep.
Boop beep beep bop boop. So did Maul use Contraband already? He didn't. That's interesting. He stopped and he's like, why bother? So I guess
he's got all the force in the world.
He could do Night Brother.
Yeah. Just do a 2 hard and get an evade. I think we'll see Poe come down to, start putting some damage. Maybe PS kill Lee Mackay.
Yeah, because Mando's out there to die and to dry. Heyo.
Heyo. Then we can see the northern A-Wings come down, trade spots with the southern A-Wings.
So hope you all have had a good week and have some exciting weekend plans. Sunday, I'm going to be playing in an X-Wing tournament. First time I've played in a tournament in a long time. Gosh, when was the last time I played in an X-Wing tournament? I think it was Worlds. Pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was Worlds.
I don't even know for me.
It's an extended event though, so I am gonna. My list, the list is good. I'm excited to bring it. It's you know who's in it.
Yeah, my local did a extended tournament the week after AMG announced completion, and they had the largest turnout that they've had in a long time. They had 12 people, and it was cool. I saw some Star Fortresses, I saw a Shadowcaster, and 2 quad jumpers. Quad jumpers I haven't seen in forever.
Quad jumpers, man, the space tug.
Yeah. So you said you're gonna bring E-wings?
Gavin will make an appearance.
You know who else is an extended? Guri. She's too expensive though.
7 though. Gavin at 5 is awesome.
Yeah, you know how I said Poe. I always compared to points wise, Vader. I always put Guri and Luke on the same level. So Guri at 7 just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, Gavin has 18 loadout, so you could put Protorps on him and like R3 Astromech or something. But I decided to do R3 ion torpedoes, elusive pattern analyzer.
I mean, whatever it is,
fire control.
I mean, he's just really good when you get him in a salvage mission.
Yeah.
Nope. your opponent just might as well not pick up an entire crate the entire time.
The Protorp version of him is super scary, but it's also like
Hey Nick.
Yeah, what's up?
I accidentally deleted the damage cards that were on Lima. Can you confirm that it was indeed a damaged engine and had hit crit?
Yeah, it was damaged engine is what I have. With 4 hull left. Hit crit, yeah.
Okay. Alright, do you want me to like spawn another damage deck and dig them out? Or?
Sure, yeah, you can just grab I think this is damaged, a 2.0 damage decks. Yeah, you can just grab from that by the dice and just put a couple cards there with the you can search the deck for damaged engine.
Alright, will do.
Deleting damage decks. Bender. That's the Bender way.
Get rid of what's it, R5 Astromech? All of them have R5. Just deleting cards,
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Gavin Protorp's really scary, but the thought of him being able to do his sloop focus elusive reroll, like just to not die, like that version with the ion torps. I mean, ion torpedoes are still pretty scary too, because you'll still take the damage and then you'll get pinned down.
Yeah. I mean, and then he'll get range 1 next turn and then put the real hurt in.
So we're just a little brief break while we get those damage cards back onto Lima Kai.
But other than that, looks like we're ready to go for round 4.
Did they end up pausing the timer? No.
Yeah. We're going with the roll now. That'll be Eric.
What's up, Sherman? How's it going?
We got Mando Optics Trigger.
Just do redeem without the S and it should work.
Nick, I figured it out. The reason why Poe didn't shoot a plasma torp that first round is because Mandalorian revealed false transponder codes. and that knocked the target lock off.
Oh. He did, yeah, he revealed it early. Got it. Ah, that makes sense.
Yep. Figured it out. All right, so you got Sir Lindra coming in. If Maul is doing that too hard, she's got that block to.
Oh yeah, is that the wagon? It is.
Yes, the Iron Wagon. All right, Greer just going to ignore the Mandalorian because the Mandalorian is off doing his own thing with his wounded pilot and console fire. He might rotate. He got his finger swimming about, so he's figured out what he's going to do.
Mando's just gonna do like what, a one straight. Oh.
He is focusing, and will he boost? Looking at it again. Bank boost. Pot committing on Lima, Dirge, and Maul.
All of them at once. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Fantastic movie. Watched it again last week, actually. Lulu. Oh, is that a starboard slash we got on Maul? I don't see that triggered that often. Lulu has yet to use his ability, just focusing up.
Yeah, that's right, Lulo. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking ZZ for some reason. Yeah, that was ZZ that did that though.
Dude, I flew a list that had Lulo, ZZ, Shasta, and Zori, and I could not keep the name straight. I was like, Zori's gonna shoot. No, Zori's
like, no, that's not. Wing. Who is that? Yep. Right, oh, Mando used contraband just so he could turn around. That makes sense.
Clearing the weapons failure, I figure you would have gone with console fire though, and then done weapons failure next round.
He's like, 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
I love both of these lists. Hats off to the players. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like the wagon because it allows for flexibility as new metals come out. Iron Wagon, sure, Beskar Wagon. Jesus.
We have
this is gonna be range 1 on Greer.
So Nightbrother did trigger, like you said. He did a evade, gained an evade token.
Lima turns around.
A 4K. It's an interesting call, I think.
Yeah, Dirge just blocked up. And here comes the cavalry. Oh, probably gonna sink a plasma torp into Maul, I would think. I know Lima's hurting, but you could get a ton of damage to Maul here. Gonna be range 1 though, so that won't be happening.
Yeah, you could trust Lulo and maybe Greer to try and clean up Lima.
I think Maul could kill Greer here. Greer is down to 2.
Oh, that's very true.
Maul he does have to get a good shot into him though. He has all his force. Does he have any way to reroll anything? He has marksmanship. He can use Lando, spend the evade for some reason if he wanted to reroll. He has malice.
I don't know. You could put 5 shots into Maul this turn because if Greer survives, because Sir Lindra has a shot. Oh no, never mind. Sir Lindra doesn't because the ion cannon doesn't work at range 1. But you got ZZ, Greer,
0, yeah.
Poe, Lulo. Everybody throwing dice, which in this specific objective it matters because you get half points. Otherwise, I would just kind of ignore Maul. He's got so much health to burn down, and you're on turn 4. I would just give up on getting damage. I wonder what they're
deliberating here.
I don't know. Poe is. Poe's probably I think Poe is deliberating whether he's going to target lock Lima or target lock Paul. I think that's where we're sitting. Well, if you've already committed to doing the stressful maneuver or the stressful action, I would target lock Maul, and then if Lima makes it through this next turn, just have Poe kill her next turn. Or actually, I think Lima's actually a dude.
Yeah, I've called Lima a woman before. Misgendering, classic.
Yeah.
Oh, a little overdrive.
Overdrive, boost.
And we're going to get ionized.
Oh, that was...
Oh, no, he black one slammed is what he did.
Yeah.
Okay. So single modded. Oh, he has Predator. Soft double mod here. 4 dice into Lima. Lima down to 4 hull. Predator reroll. There you go. Spend it for
and
4.
Focus, and you're not getting shot, so...
And Lima, see ya.
More like Lima bye-bye.
Lima KIA.
Oh, there you go. That's it. That's the one. Found it.
I've had that one in my pocket. I've used that one before. I've whipped that one out before.
And initiative killed, so doesn't get to play.
And here we go with the mountain shots. 3.
Yep.
If Greer survives, in 2 Maul.
Maul is strained, so only gets the one shot.
Crit natural out of the hand for Aeriic. Maul takes 2, shields down, and the crit sponge is now active.
All right, then we got CZ firing at the back. Range 1. Spend the focus and get another
focus
token back.
2. This is the primary at the back. Maul.
Spend a force.
Spend a force. He's fine. He does have his evade, but he's keeping it.
Yeah, you save it for when you get blank. And now it's Maul's turn, because Mando is out. Oh, Dirge. Forgot about him. 2 dice. Probably not gonna... Yeah, just 1. Statistically, should be okay with Lulo. Also with Heroic.
Yeah.
Lulo has Heroic, right? They
no. Oh,
Heroic.
yeah. Shield upgrade and Heroic,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, try to get a kill.
Or dice.
And that could do it. That could certainly do
it.
That would malice and marksmanship. You can make it 4 crits for fun. That will do it. So Greer will not get that range 1 shot. That's an important shot not to take if you're Maul.
Blinded pilot and console fire. Oh, speaking of console fire, the Mandalorian needs to roll for his console fire.
Let's see. Don't know how I saved that as a camera, but I did.
Here comes the roll for Mando's console fire.
Yep.
Takes the damage.
There it is. Takes the damage. What's up, Greg? You want Nick to bowl? I'll put my bowling shoes on, and Greg's a master bowler.
He seems like a bowling guy.
I think you're in a league, right, Greg? Like a bowling league, or you're on a team, or both?
It's a draft league.
Yeah, it's a draft league, bowling league. Exactly.
Just 1 going into.
Yeah, he's a bowling god. Uppercase G, please. Not no lowercase G bullshit here. And this is going to be 2 more points for Aeriic, so he's 10-5. It's pretty much a blowout in terms of chance engagement. If you're up by 5 or more, it's pretty close to a blowout.
Yeah, getting very close to the high ground.
And nothing else is taking damage. Like Poe is taking a shield, but I don't see how Dirge is going to be able to catch Poe, even though he's ionized. I mean, Maul could turn towards Poe, but we might see Sir Linda try to block that up a bit. ZZ's going to try to chase after Mando, who is down to just 3 hull, has his console fire.
Indeed. Yeah, ZZ can put a shot in, and then depending on who goes first, maybe Lulo has a shot as well. Sir Linda, yeah, I guess it just matters where Mando ends up, because Sir Linda can shoot out the rear as well. Poe probably just goes after Dirge. I mean, he's ionized, so he's pseudo going after Dirge. And Maul just not exactly, he's not in a bad spot.
Even back in high school, we used to call Greg the Kingpin, yeah?
Greg wants me to sign up for Draft League. When is the deadline? Because I want to see new points. Are you playing with new points?
Yeah, yeah.
XWA points?
That's actually why Greg pushed it back, is because of the XWA points.
Because I am...
do it, you should do it, man.
I am very tired of current points. I think everybody is, which is why this 3-1-2 league or 3-1-2 points exist. Let me see those first, and I'll take a look.
We had talked about switching over to 3-1-2 points for the league, but it was just a little too much disruption.
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't. Yeah, it's not like we had perfected it, and it was like a reasonable decision to make. People were like, "Are we going to be using these?" I'm like, "Oh, it'd be cool to." Like instinctively, it was like, "Oh, that would be fun," but then I was like, "Oh, that's kind of like completely unfair. Like it would not work."
Yes. I'm with you on that.
I want to see new points, he says to the guy who runs the league and is on the XWA points committee.
Hey, I praised the points committee earlier today.
It's a fair question, though, because Draft League is starting soon, and we haven't gotten XWA points, and we won't for 3 more weeks. So, but it is aligned with the new XWA points.
Yeah,
intentionally.
All right. 4 turns in a row, we got Aeriic going first. Focus boost will potentially block Dirge's 2 Talon. I think Lulo does.
Oh, if he Talon the other way, that'd be fun.
I mean, he'll have Poe sticking,
I'll tell you what, if you sign up, I'll tell you one ship's current points and loadout. Whatever ship you want, says Greg.
Guri. I mean, that's going to be one thing that's nice, because I assume it's going to be extended now, because who cares? So that'll be nice to have extended ships paid attention to, points wise. That was a good move.
Would you leak the loadout? Oh, you said he did say loadout, points and loadout.
Yeah.
But leak the slots, bro. Give me them slots. I'm a dirty slot.
It was a good call by ZZ there to boost out of the way. Get the free shot on Mando. Maul stopped. Interesting.
So he can get a range. Oh, yeah, he's doing the rotating.
All right.
Nice.
But wasn't he stressed? Did he?
Contraband.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is the time he'd been saving it, Nick.
He was saving it.
All those times that you were like, "Why isn't he spend it?"
Guri's 6 points in 3-1-2 points.
That's good. That's very nice. We were just saying that she's probably better at 6 points. All right, and Dirge. What you gonna do? 2 Talon. There it is.
Oh,
Poe's
it's
gonna
Poe.
one.
Yeah, Poe.
Poe's gonna one bank, be out of, most likely out of the.
Yeah, he banked that way. If he went
Bullseye.
straight, or yeah, I feel like that was the best way to go, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's in bullseye of Poe. Poe has Predator focus on him.
Yeah, Maul might have him in bullseye. I'm not sure, but either way, yeah.
I think Maul does. I agree with you there. Predator.
Oh, it's a blank.
Yeah.
Hey, it can happen. It can happen. Hey,
Hey.
Dirgy boy, splurge.
I think that's actually better for Poe because that Poe wasn't tempted to spend the focus.
Yeah, and here we go. We're gonna get this range 0 shot done, and it's hit crit, of course.
Oh, that's good.
So
Good.
Maul, hey, Maul rolling paints. He's rolling paints. He's got calculates as well with IG. He can use Lando for the attack on Poe.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Mandalorian now taking a range 1, it looks like.
It's
barely 2. Hit crit, though, again. Mando. Oh, Mando!
That is a crit. And he still hasn't fixed that console fire, so.
Fuel leak with these gas prices. Outrageous.
Oh,
man. That might be the shirt I wear on Sunday.
No shot for Mando. He has just not been in this game for a little while. Dirge, range 2 into Poe.
What's Nickel City talking about? X-Wing Alliance points. That's what Nickel City is talking about. Which is like going to be like basically the organized play points moving forward. And when I say that, as the PR lead, let me make sure I clarify what I mean by that. Is that for folks who aren't playing at a GT, that they can treat that as like OP points. They don't. They would be able to use an alternative format of play if they're not at a GT.
We saw
which you should still go to if you were thinking about going. TOs need people to show up at GTs. It helps XWA as well if you go.
Does Poe have heroic? Poe does not have heroic. Loses his shield.
That's half.
Oh yeah, it takes a card, so that is half.
Yeah. Bender is up to 8. Actually, sorry, 7. With him Poe being 6 points.
All right, range 1 out the back from Surlinda. No, yeah, Surlinda, right? Yeah.
Why no malice? I don't know. Oh, that's not good. 2. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. And Nat evades again, of course.
Yeah, why not?
Man, some of the music choices on Pretzel are bizarre. So, is it really 10 to 10? No, it's not 10 to 10. Did we get half on somebody else that I missed? Besides Poe?
I don't.
Should be 8 to 11.
It's a dead Greer and half on Poe.
3, 4, 8 plus 3 rounds of scoring for Bender.
Mando needs to do his console fire again.
Cool. I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Console fire. Did you do that? I might have missed that.
Oh yeah, console fire.
Nope. Go.
Console, and then he's fine. And then I have the score as 8 to 11. But I know the points are different on my end potentially. So Poe is worth 1 less than 7. He's at 6. So plus 3 for half on him. And then, yeah, I believe that it should be 8 to 11. Because nothing else has been halved besides Poe and Greer's dead.
3 on Mando. He got 3 on Poe and 3 on Greer. So that's 6. Then he has 4 for objectives. I got 3 for Mando. I got 3 for Lima.
There was one turn where you didn't score the middle, though, right?
We both scored the middle on that turn.
We both had it.
Okay, there was one turn where only one of you did, though, so I just don't... Okay,
No,
so it's 10 to 10?
Yeah,
No, Maul was in that turn.
Yep, Maul was in. We checked. It said in the log.
Oh, I meant the last turn when Maul was further back. He was out, and Mando did the 5K. But you seem to have the points correct, so that's fine. 10 to 10.
Maul is the same place as he was last turn. He stopped and rotated.
Yeah. Check in for ships that range 2 from objective.
Oh, that's why I'm off, because I thought it was only one of you that scored it. Okay, sorry about that. You're
no
good.
worries.
I believe you. I am the one that is wrong. So 10 to 10 is what we should have. Okay, thank you. All right. There was a nobody could hear you, Matt. I had to leave.
What? I was talking that entire time.
Yeah, I mean, like, but think about it. If people are hearing things through my headphones, so when I leave, how could they hear you?
Yes, but I'm the important one.
Yeah, right. I should have a second Discord account just to stay behind. They had scored. Bender scored the middle as well when we thought that, or at least when I thought that it was just Aeric. So that's why it's 10 to 10. So we got ourselves a close game.
Fire?
He did. Okay. He rolled a crit. He just, okay. but they did forget. So
yeah. Okay.
Corrected on his own stream too. That happens all the time. I'm wrong on my own stream all the time. It's common.
We aim for perfection, but
Greg says Matt needs to sign up for.
Yeah, I commented on that, but nobody could hear it. So Greg, I already rolled for it, and I didn't get I rolled a crit, so I made commentary on where all these ships should be going. Man, it was good stuff. It's too bad it can't be said again.
Yeah, can't be repeated.
Yeah,
it's all over. So 10 to 10. Mando is 2 away from being dead.
Yeah, I think ZZ should do it 2 hard up and just take Potshot out the back, and then Lulo might be able to kill Mando. If Mando evades, though, I think he's pretty safe.
It's getting awkward here for Maul. Like, where's he gonna go?
No, I really don't know. Yeah. She's just gonna focus boost. Interesting. Oh yeah, you got an ion cannon. That makes sense. This is the 5th turn in a row that Aeric has been first player. Are you gonna boost rotate? Warrior. I think you boost rotate here, because Mando will not have a shot at you, and you don't trigger his Mando's ability because you're firing at the rear instead of at the front. Here's that stress. Take a focus. Oh, he just did a 1 turn. Never mind. Don't clear that stress.
I think the 2 hits the rock.
I called that he would have been fine, but nobody heard me say that, so we keep throwing shade over and over again. Gonna take an evade instead of clearing the console fire.
Let's see if we forget it again.
Yeah. 2 bank.
I mean, you do have a rear. I forget they have a rear arc.
Yeah,
like Poe does have 3 damage left. Is there a way that maybe he could die? Probably not, but he could still take some damage here. And
yeah, you can clip. If you clip 1, that means the next turn, if Mando survives, Mando. Oh, Dirge 1 bank. You just target lock Poe here, I think. Set up for next turn, maybe.
Yeah, Poe probably is. Poe stressed? He's not, because
he's not, because he had an ion maneuver last turn.
Yeah, so he's probably doing. Oh, I would think maybe he's doing a Talon roll. That would be surprising, or a hard turn.
Oh, focus yet boost. Again,
still can't get bullseyes. Just refuses to be able to line that up. It's tough. Yeah, there's the hard turn.
Yeah, now that you're not playing against a list full of arcs, so Can't be done. I think you just focus here. I actually focus target lock. Set up for next turn. Make Dirge fear you. Oh, boosting. Getting extra die, getting away from Maul.
Yep.
No shots for Poe.
So here we go.
Range 1.
Oof. Is this modded?
No. He boosted.
Ooh, just one.
Only getting 1.
There you go. Mando says no.
Right. ZZ has a shot.
Ooh,
Range
street
3 through a
struck.
rock.
2 on 4 or 1.
Just 1. Throws up a prayer. Gets him to
Oh.
spend force at least.
Yeah.
So Mando not going to die this round unless he takes the console fire hit. Which now is that time.
Sir Linda gonna get shot at 2-3 times here.
Take a moment. I typed in to tell him to do the console fire.
Oh.
Takes the hit. Sir Linda could kill him.
Oh. Mando, no. Mando, no. 3 dice. Hit crit. Sir Linda is gonna spend the focus. There you go. So that could be what saves Mando.
Yeah.
Now Dirge needs to shoot. Range
Dirge
2.
and Maul.
He has a focus. Oh yeah, and Maul. 2 on 3. Can you get half points on Sir Linda? Is now 3 points. That's 2.
You can.
It's possible.
You can.
She rolls an
Just
evade. We'll
one.
take 1.
We got a 2 die shot from Maul.
Yep, and you definitely shoot at Sir Linda. Get some points.
Yeah.
Get a point. Get some point.
It's 2 botted dice versus 4 greens, or 2 botted dice versus 3 greens and a focus.
Ooh.
Yep.
Just 1. Wish you had a green token for Lando. And it's rolls a lot
got
of evades.
enough. Plenty. Now it's time for the ion cannon.
3 dice on 3. Mando gets a conversion with his ability. Not going to do it. As an evade as well, I think. He's fine.
He's fine.
So it remains tied heading into round 6, I believe. 11-11. You got a 1-hole Mando out there. You've got Sir Linda 1 away from half. You got Poe 3 away from being dead.
You gotta imagine Poe kills Mando this next round, though, right?
Yeah, for sure. I don't see. I mean, if he could even just shoot a plasma at him, like just to guarantee. Not Mando. Probably would he just? What? Do you go as fast as you can? No.
Who are we talking with Mando?
Mando. Do you just 1 straight and evade?
I mean, that might be your best luck. Sir Linda, I would actually turn Suri in. Suri. Do a 2 hard in and focus and put a shot into whoever you have in the arc, and then that'll block up a lot of Mando, and that way you don't put your front arc on Mando to give him those free conversions. And it also kind of messes up Dirge's pathing as well, depending on where he wants to go.
Bender's just got. I'm impressed by how Bender's gotten himself back in this game. I was pretty much calling it a blowout a moment ago, but that was also because I thought that the center point was only capped by 1 of them, so that changed things a lot.
He was 2 points down. Yeah. you know, potentially it doesn't even need to be Poe that puts Mando out of his misery. That console fire's been nasty.
Yeah, I think it's hit him twice.
Yep. Yep, it has not been good for the Mandalorian.
Yeah, Bender, besides Lima, Bender has been rolling a lot of paint on his greens. Dirge natty evaded twice. So Maul just needs to be in a position where he can pivot somewhere. I think he.
Yeah, I think he just pivots right now.
On. I think he's still
turns
stressed,
around.
right? He was double stressed.
No, he. Oh, was he? Oh, yeah, he was double stressed. You're right. I was like,
so
he
I think
cleared.
he's still stressed right now, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
It's hiding under his wing.
So he has to like 2 straight or 2 bank. I don't think either one is a good choice. Keeps you too far out of the fight. Did a 3 bank, which clear stress on those RZ2s. Focus boost.
Nice. You called something like that. I think you mentioned a hard turn, but still kind of effectively similar.
Yeah. I was wanting him to get in Mando's way and, you know, gum up the works a little bit, but yeah, still works. He may still get a shot out the back. What doing with Lulo? Did it too hard. Too hard. And contemplating the boost. Yeah. Boost and maybe a rotate. Nope. Too hard with ZZ. Might just boost. Focus boost. No reason not to. You got a bunch of blues on your forward movement.
Yeah, they even have that 3 bank blue. So good.
All right, got the 2 bank for Maul. Not gonna
now
have
it
a
sets
shot
him
on
up to be
anybody
able
currently.
to pivot nicely in the middle there next turn.
Maul could do some coordinating, maybe. I think he might just be out. I don't think he can. I don't know if you know this, but Maul's ability is not to have 3 force. He actually has an ability. You can coordinate.
Yeah, let's read that ability.
Just
you perform a purple or a coordinate action if you choose a ship that has initiative with an initiative lower than yours. You may spend a force if you do treat the action as white, and you may coordinate an additional friendly ship with an initiative lower than yours.
So basically, in this list, he doesn't have a.
You can't. Yeah, they're all 5, so not built around his ability at all. And I don't think he wants to do a red coordinate because then he can't swivel. Interesting.
Dirge might actually, he could barrel and focus and finally get that bullseye, but it doesn't give him proton cannons. But it would give him dead to rights.
Do it, Dirge. Do it. Do it, Dirge. Yeah, do it. Do it, Dirge.
I think he mainly has to do it to get out of Mando's way. See, if he had 2-hearted, Dirge probably would have ran into Sir Linda.
Oh, is that a friendly bump? It is. Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. Oh, he's okay. He's okay until Poe kills him in a second, but he lives for now. He lives, asterisk.
Poe just gonna 2-hard target lock focus.
Yep. There you go. So it would be 3 on 2. So Poe would need to roll. You need not a full string. That's what Bender's hoping for. Range 2. He will not get the ability.
Yep.
Actually, unless ZZ still counts. ZZ might still count. Oh, that's not a good start.
Not a good start, but
Bender, come on, Mando. Oh, there it is. See ya.
Yeah, he's gonna
Bye, Mando.
focus. Make sure he dies.
Yeah. That's 3 more points. So I think Mando's ability would trigger because ZZ's front arc, I think, does have him at range 2. Maybe.
I don't think he does. I think ZZ's at range 3. And not that it really matters. He can only roll 2 dice, so...
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if he...
No, it's worth noting now that we know that we've read his ability wrong for so long.
So now you're hoping maybe you get a miraculous shot into Sir Linda to kill, and you'd be only down. It would be tied again.
It could happen. Mech World.
It could happen. You need 3 hits, and Sir Linda needs to roll no evades. You roll a bunch of eyeballs, you can't use your focus. So here we go. Oh, hit crit. That's a good start.
Roll natties.
Oh, well, a crit goes through.
Yep, hit crit. See what it is.
Damaged
damaged engine.
Still alive, but not a great crit for A-Wings, but
yeah.
You'd rather have that than be dead.
Yep. Sir Lindra's shot now. Range 2 obstructed. Probably the ion cannon. Yep. No reason not to. Spin 3. Does Maul get ionized? Probably not. He's been rolling incredibly hot. Yeah.
Maul says no. There's a sale at the mall. Everything is half off.
I keep seeing Maul's target lock, and it looks like it says Maui for me.
Yeah,
like,
Maui. It does. It does look like Maui.
Yeah, Darth Maui.
Darth Maui, 13-15. Again, another great close game here with 312 points. Woohoo! And we'll have a full day of streaming. We'll have a full day of streaming 312 points on the 18th for our tournament. That kind of puts a bow on the 312 points era.
I will be participating in that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm hyped. I'm gonna be dead by the end of that day, but it'll be fun.
How many rounds?
It's going to be, so it's 30 players. So I have to do the math, but I think if it's over 24, I have it as, it could be up to 5 rounds maximum of Swiss and then no more than a top 4.
Okay. So don't do well is what you're saying. Cause I don't want to play do well.
That's a lot of, that's sure you do.
I mean, I actually,
I think we can just do, I think we can just do 5 rounds with 30 players, right? I just want to make sure a true winner is like declared after the end of the 5th round with 30 people or 32. I think that's possible, right?
I think so.
Can somebody tell me how the math works? Isn't there a website that tells you?
Yeah, his name is chrisallen.com.
Well, I was talking to Mr. Brunus the other day.
I mean, I think there's a Swiss Triangle. .com is still available, or I don't know if it's SwissTriangle.com, but there was a Swiss, man, saying it multiple times in a row. Swiss Triangle was a website you could look, and it would, tell you stuff. Got the Rogue Roll. We got another Rogue Warrior. He has gone. Yeah, he's the champ. 7 rounds in a row of being the first player. Bringing a bunch of I5s. Do you focus boost?
Assuming no ties, 5 rounds or 4 rounds plus top 2 works cleanly. Thank you, Buddha. You're the one I was thinking of because we're doing 5 rounds, Matt. I'll update the roll better description. Okay. I don't want to do a cut. I just was worried that there wouldn't be a clean way to determine who wins with a certain number.
I could even go, like, if you wanted to do 5 rounds with a cut to top 2, that way only 2 people are tortured into doing it. Well, I say 2 people, 3 people, because Nick is also one of those people.
That's
get
true.
Tortured into doing 6 rounds.
That is
like,
true.
The longest I played was, I think, 8 or 9 rounds in one day, and that was terrible.
Yeah. It does say, so it says a roll better, 70 to 24, 5 rounds of Swiss, 25 to 32, 5 rounds plus top 2. So I think I'll just keep it at that. I can survive 6 rounds total, I think.
Yeah.
So.
And I think, that's fine when it's only 2 people that are playing in that top match. They have a little more impetus into it. All right, Poe probably gonna do a plasma torp into our friend there, Dirge. Looks like Maul took a hard stop. Yeah. It's gonna take a shot into Lulo, who is just evading. But we have that plasma torp. That seems like a good one. Spend the focus.
Yep. Poe has been money.
So was Dirge, but that's still
Dirge
2 shields.
That's 3 daddy evades from Dirge.
ZZ does not have a shot. Oh wait, no, ZZ has a shot in the Maul.
Maul's just a blimp out there.
Yeah.
He's just a fat blimp that doesn't take any damage.
ZZ has a focus, can spend it because you're gonna get a token back, so kind of okay.
I won't do intentional draws for our tournament. That's weird. It's such a for funsies tournament. It would be really weird to allow intentional draws.
I'm with you on that.
That's bizarre.
All right, got Maul to spend 2 force to not take any damage. No shot from Lulo.
Road roll, Noah. If it's tied, if it's tied and the time has elapsed, you road roll. If it's tied and time hasn't, you keep going until someone finishes on top.
It's easy. Says that's easy. And then Maul's got a range 2 shot into Lulo. Or has a range 2 shot.
Shoot at Zerlinda. Zerlinda has an evade. Who cares? Zerlinda will roll. Yeah. No evades. No, just shooting at Lulo, I guess. Oh my gosh.
Lulo's obstructed. Seems like the wrong choice. But neither is a good shot, so spend the evade.
You're fine. Nick, is that online? It is. It's an online tournament. Let me find the link. There are two slots open right now for it. It filled up really fast, which is really cool to see.
Zerlinda gets 1 shot. Maul takes 1. We got 40 seconds left.
There it is.
Will they?
Did Console Fire deal more damage than other damage to Mando? It felt like it. Almost.
Yeah, he only did 2 damage, but it was 2 damage that mattered.
Yep, and that's gonna do it. Looks like 14 to 16. Another close game. 2 points difference, not bad for chance engagement. And Bender kept himself in this game when I thought that he had absolutely no chance. Just Mando, Console Fire, just enough time to die.
They're trying to get another round in.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
I think they have more time than me. Oh, well, his time is up now.
Oh yeah,
that's fine.
Their
that's
time
fine.
just. But
I didn't pause it when they. That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know how much can change here. I don't know how you can score any more points if you're scum, but sure. Dirge facing the wrong way. Poe is about to get a half on him, so if anything, it actually just benefits Aeriic even more to play another round. But that's fine. I'm gonna let the kids play. Let the kids play.
Yeah. Let them play. Yeah, because Zerlinda just runs away. ZZ 2 straights, shoots out the back. Lulo gets in Maul's face, and they bonk each other. And then Poe, I was going to say gets half points on Dirge, but Dirge has just rolled double evades every time Dirge has been shot at, so maybe not.
He can't. Yeah, well, he can't keep that up. It's if only I could do something like that when I play. That'd be cool. I think Ball is stressed because he's kind of blimped in the middle of the board there for a bit.
He hard stopped. Let's see.
So
maybe Eric's just trying to get break his streak of being first player.
I like that.
He did not.
How about
He
no?
did not.
Jesus Christ. Look
8
at that,
turns in a row.
everybody. Look at that. Look at Aeriic, the road warrior.
Oh, we got a dirged bomb drop. It's going to be a seismic.
Splurge! Okay.
I think he's...
I don't think that'll hit anything. Will it?
I think he'll hit himself. If he clips that asteroid, he's going to hit himself. But hey, why not? You know, smoke him if you got him.
Smoke him. Smoke him.
Sir Lindra saying, I'm out. Evade boost. And Lulo, 5 straight. There you go. Focus boost. Or evade boost. Yeah, Maul's not going to get a good shot on you. He got the starboard slash 2 times in one game.
He slashed him. The hatch springing, the slash springing, the slash stringing slasher.
The slashing. Boosts. I don't think he realized that he triggered it, but Dirge. Oh no. Maul 2 straight. Not going to get a shot on Lulo, but going to get a shot on ZZ, who will be the hardest target in the world because he'll take a shot and get an evade. Double calc. Yeah, double calc for Lando. We had contraband. That's why.
Ooh, contraband. He's in a marching contraband.
Get out of here. What's he gonna do? Yeah, just focus because I think you got out of the target lock range. Oh, and then the barrel roll. Says, if I get ZZ, I'm gonna dead to rights ZZ. That's the exact words he used.
That's no way that's in.
Oh man, it is a long range 3 if it is. Oh, flipping foils.
I want Poe to just eat the rock. Eat the rock, take the seismic and just die, and then better like falls ass backwards into a win. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So.
I don't know why he flip foils, but he did. He already has target lock, so might as well just focus.
If she shoots first and gets an evade, she can't use it if she's dead to rights and bullseye. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Just making sure that Poe can't get killed, I guess. He already has target lock. That guy already got target lock, so I'll take a focus instead.
Look at me.
All right.
He still has a plasma torpedo.
Yeah, I'd fire another plasma just because you can. Deny range bonus. All right, so that'll blow up that rock, which will hit nobody.
Woo!
Yeah, plasma torp to deny range bonus. Crits get canceled first, but...
Oh no!
Dirge,
it's the...
Dirge finally...
He's mortal! That's a lot of damage into Dirge.
Full breach.
Ooh.
And... Was it?
Panicked. Down to 2,
pilot.
he's
Not
been
that that
halved.
matters. But now half points.
They really needed to play another round.
He has 5 stress now.
Oh, it's so funny. He had no way. Way out. Okay.
Shot there. Got a
Oh,
Lulo shot in the mall. Got 3 dice. Can potentially put mall at half. No. Get a bunch of crits you can, but you did not do that. And that's the game, folks. Unless he somehow miraculously range 3 through a rock kills ZZ.
As you say that, the Cubs just won 7-6. They were up 7-0 and almost blew the game. So that's great. Good stuff.
Cubs are good for that kind of stuff.
But the White Sox are like the worst team of the century. You cannot blow games, the White Sox. But we did it. Jesus Christ.
2 blanks. Spend a Lando token to roll range 2.
I assume Libo is watching the Cubs game because it kind of finally seemed to be timed at that point, unless you're referring to something random that's happening in this game.
I think he was talking about Mando back when Mando died.
Oh, was that long ago?
Oh no,
No, it's the 10:02.
Somebody else said no. Libo said finally way back when Mando died. But
for me, he says yes finally at 10:02, which was 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the finally. I wasn't looking at chat. I was just going off of what you said.
I got you. So 15-19 is the final. 312 points wrapped up for the night as we move on to some serious X-Wing AMG points. Team League Wildcard Game 3 between Booby Boop and Crime. Booby Boop and Crime. We've got Captain Doug for Booby Boop going up against